the news, so there's really no excuse not to listen to the Neil Archer Show. Well, chaps. Yesterday I was talking about the potential for war between Pakistan and India. What I didn't say, in fact, what I hadn't thought of, but I've subsequently seen somebody else talk about it in their video, and I think they're quite right, and that is that if it does, or even if it doesn't necessarily turn out that there will be a shooting war between Pakistan and India, it could well spread to other parts of the world where there are large Hindu and Muslim populations, including the dear old UK. So it's potentially possible that a sort of an internecine war will break out on the streets of Britain. That being said, I also thought I would take a look at various other things that are happening with regard to Muslims in this country. Apparently there are well over 2,000 mosques now in England, which is a fairly significant number. And I've got some figures, crime figures here, or prisoners, percentage of prisoners by religion, although the national, what they called the National Office for National Statistics, apparently don't keep statistics about crime by religion, but they do by ethnicity. So it's all a bit kind of weird, and I suspect they do it on purpose. Anyway, this is based on figures, I believe, that date back to something like 2002, which is probably when the last census was taken. So they're out of date and probably, I would guess, have changed for the worse in the interim. And it says that the prison population in England of Muslims, or rather Muslims, comprise 18% of the prison population, despite only being 7% of the population. And so it says then, as if whoever wrote this, as you can see, Muslims make up 18% of the prison population in England and Wales, despite only 7% of the general population. Hence they are overrepresented by a factor of 2.6. End of story. And then it says not so fast. And then it goes on to say that a lot of the people in prison are effectively illegal aliens. What the hell's happened to the screen? Stop it. That's better. There we go. As I say, what they're saying, whoever wrote this, is that the Muslims in prison aren't necessarily representative of the legal Muslim population in the country. But I mean, at the end of the day, they are Muslims and they're in prison, and if they're not part of a legal population, then they're part of the immigrant population that is illegal anyway. This flipping my camera's playing silly buggers. Stop. I think that's gotcha. Right. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you very much for joining me. Well done if you got this far, and hopefully I can sort out the camera issue for the next video. Cheers for now.